Welcome everyone to Planetary Meditation. For anyone that maybe arrived midway in the video, you would have maybe saw the message in the chat box, but we will be showing the introduction video 15 minutes prior to the start of our program, excuse me, each Saturday. And the video is also available on our website. And then we also have been attaching it to the reminder email. So if you want to share with somebody, it's a great opportunity to introduce people to meditation and to the mantra Bhavanam Kevalam. So for some of you guys, it's morning, and for others of you in Vietnam, it's evening. For me, it's quite early here. It's 4:30 in the morning, but I'm excited to be here again on a Saturday with all of you. And I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to do a Menti poll. So I think Ashita is going to share the link and the code. And let me get my screen up. And there we go. Okay, so which country are you in now? So if you can go to menti.com, the link is in the chat box, and you can let us know where in the globe you are right now. We've got Brazil, Vietnam, USA. Do you have any other places? Looks like Mexico, wonderful. Looks like Vietnam has got the largest group here so far.
Yes, there is one more person from Vietnam in the chat.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Sneha. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm in Hawaii. Sometimes I feel like it's my own. Yeah, there you go, Ohio, USA. Sometimes I feel like I'm on my own little country out here. Okay, fantastic. So it looks like we've got the strongest group from Vietnam. We have Brazil, United States. We have somebody from Ohio, and we have Mexico. That's wonderful. Okay, our next slide. Years meditating. So you have an option. You've been meditating for less than 1 year. You've been meditating between 1 and 5 years, or over 5 years. So for me, it would be between the 1 and 5 years. Oh, look at that. We've got some experienced individuals here. That's wonderful. But it's great, anybody, even if it's been, even if the 60-day challenge was the beginning of your meditation journey. We love that you're here. Fantastic. So it looks like we've got 7 people that's been meditating for 5 years. And we've got 4 people between 1 and 5 years, which where I would be. And we've got 2 people just below a year. So that's wonderful. It's great that we're all here together, learning and enjoying this together. All right, moving forward to our next slide. How do you feel right now? Are you feeling excited, happy, blessed, optimistic, calm, tired, bored, sad, or confused? So we've got one person's feeling blessed, another person calm. Oh, there we go. A few people calm. Somebody feeling optimistic. That's wonderful. And happy. Excited. I like that. I feel excited too. And blessed and happy. Wonderful. So looks like we still got a couple more people voting. So we got 2 people excited, 4 that are happy, 6 feeling very blessed, 3 optimistic, and 5 calm. It's good. Nobody's feeling tired, bored, or sad, or confused. That's a good way to start this morning. And I think, Okay, the next screen's going to be when we go. So I'm going to stop sharing. And all right, so I hope you guys all enjoyed that. It's just a good way to get to know each other a little more, find out we're all over the globe. So you can tell that we are reaching further and further. And it's great to see so many people from Vietnam, from the United States, from Brazil, and then from Mexico. I know last weekend, I think we had somebody from Canada also. So, and as we move forward with planetary meditation, again, anyone is invited. It's open to the public. It's a great way to introduce friends and family. And we just really excited to have you guys all here. And I'm going to let Sneha take back the controls, and we'll start with the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy. So now we can get started with our Kiirtan guided meditation and then silent meditation.
Keep your eyes closed. Remember to sit straight and breathe through your nose. Let the mantra Bhavanam Kevalam continue in your mind as though you are listening to it. Feel that you are watching your thoughts and hearing the mantra and the music as it plays on in your mind. Then begin to feel that this mantra and the music is like a voice coming from within you, as though your inner self were singing to you. And feel that this music and the mantra is drawing your attention inward, is leading you to this inner place where the feeling of love comes from. You're connecting to that feeling of love within yourself, and as you come to that place where love is generated, notice how it has no limit, it has no boundary. You're in this place of limitless love. The mantra is continuing in your mind with the music. If your mind wanders at any moment, don't worry, that's quite natural. When you notice that, just bring your attention back to the mantra and the music. And we'll meditate in silence like this now. Just keep your eyes closed for a moment so you can notice how you feel. And then when you want, you can take a deep breath and open your eyes.
Namaskar. I hope you had a great meditation. So now we have Dada Maheshwarananda for sharing some inspirational talk. So Dada, you can come and take over.
Thank you very much, Neha. According to yoga, you have two eyes, two senses of self. You have your personal experiences that are totally unique. From the moment you were born until today, no one in human history has had your life, your experiences, your relationships. According to yoga, you have a bigger I. The idea that the whole planet Earth is your home, that all human beings are your family, your brothers and sisters. The plants and animals, too, part of that family. And you're a child of the universe. They said when I first learned meditation that you're never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars guides you too. And I wondered, is that even possible? That there's some intelligence in the universe that knows who I am? Well, one of the first benefits I got from doing meditation, I was hitchhiking across the country. That was a long time ago, 1974. And I had been left off at a rest area. So I put my sleeping bag down on the grass. And in the first light of dawn, I sat up and I looked around. And I thought, I'm home. I'm 1,000 miles, 1,000 kilometers from anybody I know. And yet I'm home. I still feel that wherever I go. It's because it's true. What you think, so you become. If you meditate on that big I feeling, the planet Earth is your home, the whole thing. That everyone is your human family. And that you're a daughter or a son of the supreme consciousness. Then what you think you become, that starts to become your reality. And it's really true. You are home wherever you go. Everyone is your sister or brother. And you're the favorite daughter or son of the supreme consciousness. It's a pretty powerful idea and a wonderful benefit, in my opinion, of meditation. To feel that sense of homeness, that sense of belonging. Wherever you go, you take it with you. I wouldn't trade this for anything. It's the most beautiful feeling I know. It's what keeps me going. What keeps me inspired. What keeps giving me hope. So I'd like to tell everyone, wish you well on your journey. I'd like to also welcome you home. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Dada. That was a great sharing. Something we really want to think about and know, yeah, there is some good things we are doing and some good things are coming with us. So thank you for sharing. Now, Krishna Prema will share some slides with us and she wanna ask some questions. So Krishna Prema, you can just share your screen.
All right, thank you, Dada. That was beautiful. Very inspiring. Give me a lot, give us all a lot to think about. So thank you again. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so we're back on the Menti poll. It's same code, same link. And give everybody a second to get there. Okay, so we just finished meditation, and then we just heard a very inspiring message from Dada. So I'd like everybody to enter how they're feeling right now. So we had a lot of people that were calm before meditation, and some people that were feeling optimistic. I think one person was feeling excited, a few feeling blessed. And it looks like more people are feeling a little more happy right now. So we've moved. We still have a few calm people, but we have more people that are happy, more people feeling blessed. I'll give you guys another minute or two. Let's see, somebody feeling tired. Sometimes meditation can do that. Great, we have 9 people feeling blessed. So it looks like we've got.
If you didn't get enough sleep the night before, that's a very good reason to feel tired.
Yes, very much so.
Not because of the meditation, but
That's-
because of other factors.
Thank you, Dada. That's very true. Okay, so it looks like we got 1 excited, 6 happy, 10 blessed, 3 optimistic, 5 calm, and 1 person who was just honest that they were tired. So, all right, we're going to move to the next slide. Do you have any questions? So you can type the questions either here on the menti.com, or if you need to, or if you don't have access, you can always type them in the chat box. Give everybody a minute to, anybody has any questions? All right, doesn't look like anybody has any questions today. All right, we'll move on to the next slide then. Oh, wait, why sometimes we feel feel sleepy after meditation. And then we also have many people. Can one, Dada Mahesh, do you mind answering the question about why sometimes we feel sleepy after meditation?
Sure. The best time to meditate, in my opinion, is right after I've taken a shower or bath. My body feels clean and fresh, and I'm fully awake. I also, if I can't take a shower, then I take what we call a half bath. I wash my face, my hands and forearms, my knees and feet if I can, so that I get that fresh feeling when I sit for meditation.
That's a very good advice. Appreciate that. I absolutely take that same practice. So the next question is, many people say they think they should meditate, but yet not do it. Why?
A million reasons.
That's very true.
People, our mind does not like to be trained. People who don't exercise, if they start to run one day, their body immediately complains. Stop, I'm tired. My breathing is hard. My muscles hurt. Stop. That's the message your body sends you. And in meditation, you're trying to train your mind. And so what happens when you start? I have to make a phone call now. Oh, I really want to watch that television show. It must be starting just about now. I mean, I have 1,000 things I want to do, and to not do any of them. So the mind complains. But the funny thing is that if you keep running every day, the same body that complained starts to like it. And if you keep meditating every day, the same mind that had a million reasons not to meditate, it starts to like it too. So just keep at it.
Okay, so the next question, thank you. Next question is, why do I get a headache when I meditate?
It's a mystery. We're different. We have different bodies and different sensations. Again, I would say it's your body complaining, your mind, in this case, more complaining. You don't want to meditate, headache every time. So I would recommend, keep breathing deeply, drink plenty of water, do yoga postures, the diet, if your diet can become vegetarian and sentient, all these things can help to reduce the headache.
Thank you. It's wonderful advice. Here's a good question. How to respond to someone who says meditation is only for the yogis?
We invite people. You can't push them. You can't force them. You can't really argue with them. We're inviting.
Yeah, that's
I'm
very true.
sorry you feel that way,
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
but I think meditation is good for everybody who tries it. Certainly, it's becoming much more popular today. Dada Nabanilananda, he tells a wonderful thing, which is true, because when we started meditation, this is 45 years ago in the West, it was really considered weird. But today, banks, so many different corporations have pictures of people meditating and doing yoga. And they say, oh, if you invest in our bank, you'll have peace of mind, like this person meditating. And why do they do that? Because today, the polls, they spend thousands of dollars on these investigations, these research polls show that the majority of people in the West think that meditation and yoga are good things. So they want to associate their insurance company or their bank or whatever company they have with something that people like. So they have somebody meditating in the advertisement for their company. You see that all the time today in the West. So just invite people. And maybe they'll say yes one day.
Yeah, I think that's definitely keeping an open invitation. This is another good question. Where is the mind placed when meditating?
Well, I like to keep my mind in a drawer, so it's safe at that time. Your mind is there. You're focusing your mind when you meditate, and you're trying to focus on the most beautiful thing of all. You're trying to focus your mind on love. And that's why we encourage chanting, listening to the Bhavanam Kevalam mantra, a mantra about love. You're trying to feel that love for the universe, for the planet, for all people, for all consciousness. So your mind is there, but you're trying to stop it from thinking about the 100 other things or the 10,000 other things that we usually think about during the day. And you're trying to focus it on the most beautiful thing.
Yeah, that is true. This person said, I have no questions. Just say, I feel so good. I'm home. Thank you. That's wonderful.
Welcome home.
Yeah, welcome. And then the last question is, Dada, any hints for the thoughts that stay in our mind and get in the way of using the mantra?
Be patient with yourself. Be loving with yourself. Don't fight. Just keep trying to go back. And when we finish our meditation, we open our eyes. Then you can think about those thoughts. If there's something you want to do, but they're natural. The Zen gives the beautiful picture. Imagine you're looking at the window at the beautiful blue sky and a cloud comes by. Just let it go on by. Don't get upset about it. And then you'll have your beautiful clear sky again. So accept it. It's natural. It's who you are. And little by little, you're trying to get better at meditation. Practice makes perfect.
That is very true.
Gradually, your mind will wander less and less, and your mind will stay focused on this beautiful idea more and more. And it depends on your life too, because there are times when you're very preoccupied with things, and it's harder to meditate. It's harder to clear those thoughts out. But with practice, you can. And it's nice to take a holiday from the stresses of your work and your life. Now I'm going to meditate. I'll go back to those same problems when I finish, but right now I'm taking a holiday. I'm going home. And there's even this beautiful image, they say in yoga, about the child who plays outside all day. But when it starts to get dark, the child thinks, I want to go home now. And so you're going home again when you meditate. That's all.
Thank you, Dada. I love this idea about going home. All right. Before we have a few more minutes of our planetary meditation program today, and just if there's anybody that would like to share an experience, we'd love you to write it in the on the Menti or in the chat box. Give you guys a few minutes. So Ranjana, you're very welcome. She wrote, thank you for these minutes of happy holiday. Thank you. Okay, so our first experience here we have somebody shared during the meditation today. When I closed my eyes, I immediately felt a peaceful vibration and connection with all that we're meditating. I absolutely agree. Thank you for sharing. That's a wonderful, beautiful experience. And I absolutely feel the same. That's wonderful. Thank you. Is there anyone else? When we're singing the mantra, I felt happy. That's wonderful. Really powerful, the mantra Bhavanam Kevalam. In the previous DC, Dada singing made me cry and I lost myself in meditation. It's really powerful. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the, oh, here we go. I feel like I'm living inside the mantra. That's really wonderful too. I still hear the mantra music in my head. Absolutely, I sing the mantra to myself all the time when I'm out walking. It's just a amazing, powerful thing to have in our toolbox. During meditation, I felt once a very good sensations at some chakra spots, never again. And I was thinking today or to do something else during meditation, but when the singing stopped, I felt that I had also do close my eyes and meditate. That's wonderful. I feel like crying when I see everyone meditating together. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we're just so happy you guys are all here to share all this with us. It's wonderful. All right, there's one more slide. Some of you guys kind of already asked this in your questions, but we have a few, like about 2 or 3 minutes left. Do any of you have any difficulties meditating? I know a few of you talked already about some of your difficulties, but if there's something else that you maybe are struggling with that you would like to ask Dada, or something you would like to share? So the first one is not enough time. Do you have an answer to that one, Dada? Not enough time?
You can spend all the time you want. There's no, you can't max out meditating. It's unlimited time.
And this other person wrote, difficulty concentrating on the mantra, but Dada gave great tips. Thank you. So that's wonderful. Got some answers already. This other person had written, I have a tendency to fall into a deep sleep.
So do I sometimes. I'm working on it.
There you go.
The half bath, of course, the Kiirtan, the Bhavanam Kevalam mantra beforehand, all these things help.
And this person wrote, difficult to focus sometimes, like an obligation to do and not something natural sometimes.
Your mind is complaining. I don't want to exercise. I don't want to focus. I want to do a million other things. Your mind is complaining. It's Yogi compares it to the mad monkey that's been stung by a scorpion, so it's constantly jumping and going crazy. The way the mind is, we're trying to train it.
And this next person wrote, they have constant back pain, which stops them from longer meditation.
Of course, different people's bodies are different. If you've had an injury, for example, or something, what do? find the pillows, try to find in your house some way that you can sit, so your back is straight and upright. You have to see what you can do. But play with pillows and places to sit, to try to find one where you can sit longer. I have a problem with my knee. I have to keep, after half an hour, I have to keep moving my legs. I just have to learn how to work with that.
And the Shuta said also that she added to the chat that yoga asanas can regulate also helps a lot too.
Yes, very much so.
And also in the chat, somebody had written, I don't control my mind. I have trouble controlling their mind during meditation.
Yep.
And another person wrote,
That's what we're
sometimes my
trying to
mind,
learn.
yep, is still
Practice.
wandering. I have to keep back to my mantra time by time, it's great to have that mantra.
Yes. And in Spanish, the person says that they sometimes feel confused. Sometimes they have trouble with the mantra and the respiration, keeping them coordinated, sometimes difficult to concentrate. Yep, that's what we're all working with.
Well, thank you, everyone. And thank you, Dada Maheshwarananda, for coming today and being our special guest. We so appreciated your inspirational talk and helping us guide us towards, improving our meditation and just giving us some really great insight. So really appreciate that. And I know for me, I'm going to really think about home, that home is everywhere. And that's a beautiful thing. It really is. And before we say goodbye today, I just want to put a little bit of a challenge out there. Today, in our word cloud, Vietnam was definitely our winner with the most participants. So I'm challenging people from the US, from Brazil and Mexico to try to invite more friends and people that you've met through PLT and of course abroad and beyond. And then, of course, we hope to see more people from Asia, from Americas, Europe, Africa, and Oceania. So let's see what next week comes and see if we can grow our word cloud even bigger. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you for making this a special hour program. And we look forward to seeing you in other PLT programs. And we'll see you next Saturday. Namaskar. Thank you.